Hola, welcome to episode 12 of this Football Manager 2018 series. I hope you're having a great day and looking forward to another episode of Paul Plays in Portugal. Today it's all about the League Cup, the Taça da Liga. We're taking on Porto and Tondela in the third phase group stage thing. We've already played one match against Guimarães. That was a 0-0 draw, so it's all to play for. We have the opportunity to qualify for our second semi-final in a row, remember, after our impressive display last season. We're still going strong. We've still only lost one game this season, which was against Braga. And since the last episode, we got that 0-0 draw in the Cup. We beat Vitória de Setúbal. That's probably been pronounced wrong. Sorry. Pessoa had to play in this game because Mosquito was suspended. He scored a penalty. Bruno Tabata came on for the injured Paulinho and scored as well. Unfortunately, Paulinho got a 4 to 5 week injury. He's going to come back soon though, fortunately. We then beat Tondela 2-1. This was a good result. Franco Lopez opened the scoring in the 8th minute. They equalised. Bruno Tabata scored again. In for Paulinho, trying to keep his place. He's a really good player. He's done very, very well for me on this save. Being an understudy, really. Coming off the bench most of the time last season and this season as well. And then the most impressive result of the lot since the last episode was a 3-1 win in the 5th round of the Taça de Portugal. This is like the FA Cup equivalent. Really, really good result with Lopez getting man of the match. He got a goal as well and an assist. Wellington got on a goal and assist. And Bruno Lamas also managed to score. What a result. And then we rounded all of those results off with a 2-1 win. Thanks to Stanley. He's not scored yet this season, but he came off the bench and scored twice. And he scored a 94th minute winner. Seems like a long time ago since he was our main man up front last season, now that we've been relying on Lopez, of course. But yeah, it's great to see him back in the team. I'm not sure why we're watching this entire last 4 minutes of the game to see. I was going to show the goal, but for whatever reason, oh, here we go. I thought it was the 94th minute. It wasn't the 94th minute, it was the 90th minute. But for some, oh, it was the 91st minute, not the 94th minute. That makes sense. Anyway, really good to see him scoring once again. Those are his only 2 goals of the season. He's not really played very much. He's not started in the league at all because, of course, we've been relying on Lopez. And this is how the league stands after 15 games. We are top of the table, above Porto on head-to-head results. We're 2 points ahead of Sporting, 4 ahead of Braga, and 7 points ahead of Benfica, only having lost 1 game. Porto, Sporting and Braga also have only lost 1 game. Quite impressive really, 4 teams that only have lost 1 game this season. I think it's probably because the teams at the bottom are doing pretty terribly this year. But wow, I'm not quite sure how we're doing it. Wellington has the most assists in the league. Lopez has the joint 2nd highest number of assists in the league. If we look at individual performances this season, Lopez has now got 10 goals for us. He had a really good start. Remember, 5 goals in his first 2 games. He's not been as consistent since then. But 9 assists as well, 7.54 average rating, which is the highest out of players that have played. Calque's only played 1 game. Wellington's got 8 goals, but he's also got the most assists. 11 assists from him. Nakajima, 4 goals, 5 assists. Another decent season from him. Quality players, and I don't really see the need to improve this team in January. We do have a little bit of money to spend, £748,000, 34,000, pretty much £35,000 per week left in the wage budget. We have sold 1 player back in November that I haven't mentioned yet, Brendan. He was in the under-19s, centre back, didn't need him, so I sold him to a lower league Portuguese team. But I don't know, I'm happy with the team. There probably is a way I could improve it, but I only want to sign the right players. There's no point wasting money because we could save this up. And if we win the league or get into Europe, then we're going to have a lot more money to spend next year, I presume, which would be marvellous. Anyway, today's match then. The first match is against Porto. This is the team I am going with. We've got Vinegar at left back instead of Kakuba, given him some game time recently. Paulinho's just come back from injury, so Denaire is going to fill in the central position because Bruno Tabata unfortunately got injured as well. If we can beat Porto for a 2nd time this season, that would be amazing. Look at this empty stadium. We must be playing, are we playing in, no, we must be playing in a neutral setting, I'm guessing, because the stadium is massive and really empty. That's weird. Where are we playing this match? Oh, we're playing at the Estadio de Algarve, which has a 30,000 capacity. It was built for Euro 2004. It must have been built for Euro. In fact, it's Gibraltar's national stadium. That's really weird. Why are they playing in the Algarve? I didn't know they did that. Portugal have played here. There's been a few different teams playing here, really. Anyway, we're playing here with hardly anyone watching. If we lose this, realistically, we're not going to qualify for the semi-finals of this competition. But we're going strongly in the Taça de Portugal, the other cup competition. We're into the quarterfinals. We've got a lower league opposition in that at that stage. We should be qualifying for the semi-finals of that competition, which would be fantastic. Nakajima slams it up the pitch. This is the first highlight of the game, and it's the 27th minute already. Here's Nakajima into Lamas. Plays out wide to Wellington. I don't know if Porto are playing a full-strength team, but I'm sure they've still got some very good players, even if they are playing a slightly second-string team. Here's Denaire on the edge of the box. Couldn't get a shot away, and now Porto bringing it clear through Ricardo. But they've given it away. Mosquito into Nakajima. Lama's now on the ball. Here's Lopez. Plays it out wide to Vinegar. Great, delightful ball in. And Denaire hits the post. He had to finish that. He's not match sharp. But even though he's not match sharp, he should be sticking that in the back of the net. Especially after his goal-scoring exploits last season. He was pretty good in front of goal. Looks like, Posagnolo's picked up a knock and he's off the pitch. And they're going to knock the ball into the box without Posagnolo in there. But that's a really good tackle. And Vinegar now plays it into Marcel. And here he is again. He's called Vinegar Jr. And he's just smashed it up the pitch into the path of Lopez, who goes for a long-range effort from nothing now. I suppose he had nothing else to do. Corner, late on in the first half, whipped in by Porto, and that's over the bar. We're still not perfect at defending corners, but we have improved on the whole. Nakajima's having a poor game. He's on a 6.2. They are playing Soares up front. He's a good player. Playing Brahimi. So they have got a strong team out here. Going to say unlucky and just start the second half and hope Nakajima can pick it up a bit. Here's Brahimi playing it into the path of Abubakar. Did they have Abubakar on in the first half? I don't remember him being on, but they've certainly got him on now, and they're going to be much more of a threat here. They're 1-0 up. Oh, offside, I think. Yeah, we survived that. Still got it on attacking. That's the way we've played all season, just attacking, going for it. Works wonderfully on the whole. We've only lost one game. We've scored goals. We've beaten Porto. We've beaten Sporting. We've beaten Benfica. Amazing stuff, really. I'm going to have to bring Nakajima off. He's having a terrible game. I'm going to throw on Rui Costa on the left. This might be a chance for Porto. Good defending. Jadson smashes it clear. I don't think... No, he's not going to get on the end of that, is Rui Costa. But good defending by Mosquito again. And here's Lopez running through. He's still on the pitch. I thought Rui Costa had come on for him. But it hasn't happened. Oh, I brought him on the left, of course, didn't I? That's why I'm confused. Wellington is not having the best of games and is quite tired. I think I'll bring on Stanley on the right-hand side. So we've got 3 strikers on the pitch with Stanley, Rui Costa and Lopez. Really going for it. I think it goes... Oh, it'll just be a draw. It won't go to penalties. It's still the group stage. A draw's okay, possibly. Although it depends on the other result, really. Here's Lamas into Denaire. Finds Lopez. Can we get a late goal and steal it from Porto? Here's Mosquito. Lamas doesn't find a ball through, but maybe Marcel can. Here's Stanley. Lamas. Good ball into Stanley. Can he put a decent ball in? Here he is, crossing it in. Lopez. Can he find someone? No, he can't. He's given the ball away in a dangerous position. I thought we were going to get a shot away there. Instead, it's Porto on the counter-attack, looking more the dangerous one. And Abubakar. Oh, that was close. Too close for comfort. Here's Rui Costa. Now we're on the attack. It's end-to-end football here. Rui Costa. He's sort of found Lopez. Denaire. Oh, Denaire, you had the chance to win it. Come on, you're playing for a place in the team. Well, you're not really. You've got no chance of coming into the team when Paulinho's back. But we've won a corner late on in this game. Can we steal this? Steal the 3 points? Come on, Denaire. Do something. You've missed a couple opportunities today. Lamas. Lopez. No power behind it whatsoever. And I don't think it's going to be our day. 2 minutes to go of injury time. Porto lose the ball. Lamas as well. Lopez is through. Lopez. We've just not held our composure in front of goal today. None of my players have. And we've got 40 seconds now. Denaire plays it up to Lopez again. We've been the better team in the last 20 minutes or so of this match. Lopez all by himself but loses the ball. However, Stanley picks it up. 30 seconds. Can we do this? Lamas. Lopez. Oh, poor header again. But Mosquito picks it up. 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Is there one more chance in this? No. They keep teasing me. And instead, 5 seconds. I think the ref's going to blow the whistle. It's just... the game's teasing me here. There we go. It's finished 0-0. In fact, one clear-cut chance each. 3 half chances each. We had one more shot overall, but they had slightly more possession. So it was an incredibly equal game. Overall, that is a very good result against a strong Porto team. However, how's the other game finished? It's not been played yet. We've handed out a couple new contracts. Marcel, giving him an extra year because I don't want to lose these players in the summer. We might be able to improve upon these positions, but at the same time, you know, Marcel can become our backup next season if we sign a better option. Same with Mosquito at right back. Didn't want to lose him in the summer after only a year here. He's only expecting to be a rotation player as well, and he's obviously my first choice this season. I did have another job offer. It was from Derby County this time, but of course I rejected it. Kakuba, another player given an extra year to. He's done a decent job. I'm really not sure who's better out of him and Vinegar on loan from Monaco. They've both done okay. Nothing amazing from them. In fact, I'll probably play Vinegar today against Tondela. Let's go. Not Vinegar. Kakuba, sorry. And Denair's going to come out for Paulinho. Bruno Tabata's not quite back from injury, so Denair is on the bench. In fact, I need to check to see how they got on in their game. Are we actually able to qualify? Porto have just played their game against Guimarães. They managed to win. So, they're on 5 points. If we beat Tondela by 2 goals, does that mean we definitely go through? Might depend on goals scored. We haven't scored a single goal yet, so it could come down to goals scored. Let's just try and go for a big win. If we go for a big win, we drew 0-0 against them, so if there's a head-to-head thing, you know, that's just cancelled out. So we need to try and get as many goals as possible in this game and just go for it against Tondela. Let's hope for a bit more excitement in this game. We're close at the end of the Porto game to getting a result, but we just couldn't quite manage it. And if we'd had won that, then I'm guessing would have been only needing a point or something today. I think we're playing in our own stadium today. I'm really confused as to why we played in a different stadium for the match against Porto. I'm sure someone will know. Maybe it's a capacity issue. But why are we playing in our own stadium today? Here's Lopez. Can we get an early goal? Wellington's through. He can't finish, so I'm not expecting a goal here. See? Wellington. Bless him. Here we are again, though, on the 3-minute mark. Lamas plays it into Lopez, who finds Paulinho. Oh, look at that surge. Once again, we've got someone in... A player with not amazing finishing in a goal-scoring position. We needed Lopez in that position. Here's Lamas playing it into Marcel. We should be 2-0 up. In fact, only one of those chances was a clear-cut chance. I'm presuming it was the Wellington one. Here's Nakajima. What was that, Nakajima? Oh, you've disappointed me. He's been disappointing in matches that I've shown in episodes, I think. He scored a belter from long range, didn't he? But he doesn't turn up enough. Disappointing. He's got a 2.5 million release clause. I doubt anyone would sign him for that. It'd be worth that amount easily if he was playing in a different league. But because he's playing for little old Portimonense in the Portuguese league, he's probably only... I'm probably only going to get an offer of 250k or something like that. Wellington... Oh, come on, you could have got on the end of that if you'd put on your running shoes. Here come Tondela. They've not done anything yet, but maybe this is an opportunity. But Kakuba cuts it out and look at him go. Paulinho, Lopez! It was the right man in the right position this time. Paulinho with the assist, Lopez with the finish. And we're up to second with that goal. So, we do need to score some more if we're to finish ahead of Porto. We've won a corner, which Paulinho knocks all the way back to the edge of the box. That's what I do for corners doesn't seem to be working quite as well as it used to, unfortunately. Kakuba, long ball out wide to Mosquito, and now Wellington. Wellington with the ball in. Paulinho, Nakajima, 2-0. Wow, that was a great goal. That was beautiful. Beautiful football. And we're up to first position as it stands. So, we're marching into a semi-final. We just need to be careful at the back now, I think. Great ball from Mosquito. Wellington with a deep cross. Paulinho got his head to it. And that's a good finish from Nakajima. It's been all Portimonense so far. They've not done anything. They've only had one shot. Equal possession, though. Paulinho's come back into the team and got 2 assists today in his first half. And a yellow card. But it looks like we're heading into half-time. 2-0 up. Top of our group. Heading into the semi-finals. Very happy with that. Keep it up. That's all we need to do. We don't need to lose control. Just stay calm. Keep doing what we're doing. Let's try and get a few more goals. First highlight of the second half. Here's Kakuba just mopping up a goal kick. Lamas was looking for Wellington, but he couldn't find him. And it's back to their keeper, Ricardo Amura, in a lovely green goalkeeping outfit. Bit like Regen Rovers, I suppose. But here they are. They're taking control of the ball now in the midfield area. We need to get it back and attack again. Ah, well done, Marcel. But unfortunately, it's fallen to one of their players. And look at the overlap. Track him, Wellington. Track him. Oh, deep cross. And side netting. Oh, no. Lamas has got injured. That's not what we want. I'm going to move Paulinho back into the middle and bring on Rui Costa to play just behind the striker. Here's Nakajima. Can we get a third just to kill this off? Paulinho on the ball now. Nakajima. He's found Kakuba out wide on the overlap. But his cross is blocked. Marcel Nakajima now on the ball. Trying to unlock a defence. Here's Paulinho. Oh, great finish. 3-0. That surely confirms our place in the semi-finals. Let's have a look at this again. Nakajima. He did unlock the defence, second time of asking, as you can see there. But this is a great finish. I'm going to take Wellington off for Stanley. We'll give him another shot on the right wing. That seems to be the position he's playing mainly this season, coming off the bench. We're marching into another semi-final. I'm excited. And I feel we're in a stronger position this time to go on and win a cup competition. Corner to Toledo. It's in the back of the net. That's not great. Toledo Tondela, sorry, what am I talking about? Now, if they score another, will we still creep through? We're going to have to watch it. It's another corner. Headed away this time by Pedro Sarr. But we have conceded another corner goal. I thought I'd sorted it out, but it's still not perfect. Really annoying, this. And here they come forwards. Looking a little bit dangerous here. Oh, we can't concede another goal, surely. Oh dear, that's offside. Oh, just go to the end of the match. What? We've been so comfortable and suddenly they've decided to attack and actually got back into this. But Lopez mops up for us there. Paulinho has found Stanley on the charge. Good old Stanley, run it into the corner. He's put a deep cross. He's hit the crossbar with a cross. I should really learn to run the clock down, but although we've done it without me having to do anything, so that's great. I've just left it on attacking. We may have conceded it. And that's the end of the match. I just had a coughing fit, so I had to edit a bit out. But 3-1, we're through. We're through to another semi-final. Paulinho with man of the match, 2 assists and a goal. Really good performance from us. And I'm exceptionally happy. Lamas is only out for 5 to 6 days, so that's not the end of the world. Don't know who we're going to take on in the semi-final. Let's just praise Paulinho. So, we've got the quarter-final of the Taça de Portugal to look forward to. That should be a relatively easy result. But I'm going to have to show the semi-final, aren't I, of the Taça da Liga. So that's going to be up next. We're going to play these games behind the scenes. We've got Benfica next away from home, so that's a huge game, despite the fact they have struggled quite a bit on this save. Then some winnable games in the league, and then the big one. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like if you did. Until next time, enjoy FM18. I'll see you very soon. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms. What's have a great day in Portuguese? I need to look that up.
Tenha ótimo dia.
Tenho ótimo
Tenha ótimo dia.
Tenho ótimo dia. Something like that. See you soon, guys.